Today, let's discuss some important questions on Lunar Day. A lunar day or moon day is the period of time for Earth's moon to complete one rotation on its axis. A lunar day is the period of time for Earth's moon to complete one rotation on its axis. So let's discuss some important questions related to it. When did man first land on the moon? 1969, July 21st. 1969, July 21st, man first landed on the moon. Which is the natural satellite of Earth? Moon. Moon is the natural satellite of Earth. Earth has only one natural satellite, that is Moon. Next, which day is observed as Moon Day? July 21st. July 21st is observed as Moon Day. Who was the first person to set foot on the moon? Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, Michael Collins were the astronauts who went to the moon. So Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. So Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin walked around for 3 hours. They did experiments and they put a US flag on the moon. They also left a sign on the moon. So Neil Armstrong was the first person to set foot on the moon. What percentage of moon is visible from the earth? 59%. 59% of moon is visible from the earth. Who was the second man who landed on moon? Edwin Aldrin. So I told you Neil Armstrong was the first man who landed on moon. Edwin Aldrin was the second man who landed on moon. But Michael Collins stayed in orbit. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin landed on moon, but Michael Collins stayed in orbit. Who was the first man in space? Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin was the first man in space. India's first lunar mission, Chandrayaan I. India's first lunar mission is Chandrayaan I. India's second lunar mission is Chandrayaan II. Chandrayaan II is India's second moon mission. What is the full form of ISRO? Indian Space Research Organization. ISRO means Indian Space Research Organization. Who was the first Indian to travel to space? Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma was the first Indian to travel to space. In which vehicle Rakesh Sharma landed in space? Soyuz T-11. Soyuz T-11 was the vehicle in which Rakesh Sharma landed in space. Who was the first female astronaut? Valentina Tereshkova. Valentina Tereshkova was the first female astronaut. Who was the first Indian woman traveled into space? Kalpana Chawla. Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian woman traveled into space. So on February 1st, 2003, Kalpana Chawla died when the space shuttle Columbia broke up on re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. So Kalpana Chawla died on February 1st, 2003. That space shuttle Columbia broke upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. So Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian woman travel into space. Who was the second Indian woman travel into space? Sunitha Williams. Sunitha Williams was the second Indian woman who traveled into space. Which is the largest moon in the solar system? Ganymede. Ganymede is the largest moon in the solar system. Which planet's moon it is? Jupiter's moon. Jupiter's moon, Ganymede, is the largest moon in the solar system. What is the branch of science deals with the study of moon? Selenology. The scientific study of moon is called selenology. Who is the author of the famous book The First Men in the Moon? H.G Wells. Who is the author of the famous book The First Men in the Moon? Book's name The First Men in the Moon was written by H.G Wells. What was the name of the satellite that carried men first? Apollo 11. Apollo 11 was the name of the satellite that carried men first. In what name does the place where Neil Armstrong and his friends landed on moon is known? Sea of Trianqulity. So, Sea of Trianqulity is the place where Neil Armstrong and his friends landed on moon on July 21st, 1969. Neil Armstrong and Edwin Aldrin and Michael Collins, but Neil Armstrong became the first human to step on the moon. So the place where Neil Armstrong and his friends landed is known as Sea of Trianqulity. How many people have ever set foot on the moon? 12. 12 people have ever set foot on the moon. What is the color of the sky visible on the moon? What is the color of the sky? Black. There is no atmosphere on the moon. That is why the sky appears black. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Which is the second largest planet in the solar system? Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the solar system. Which planet is popularly called a red planet? Mars. Mars is popularly called a red planet. Which is the hottest planet in the solar system? Venus. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. Which is the first Mars mission of ISRO? Mangalyaan. Mangalyaan is the first Mars mission of ISRO. The person who was known as Columbus of the space, Yuri Gagarin. He was the first human being to witness the grandeur of the universe. So he is called Columbus of the space. The first person who was known as Columbus of the space is Yuri Gagarin, first man who landed on space, Yuri Gagarin. ISRO was established in which year? 1969, August 15. ISRO was established in 1969, August 15. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Who said these words? Neil Armstrong. When he landed first on the moon, Neil Armstrong said these words. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Who said these words? Neil Armstrong. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.